Hey guys, Rob here. In this video, I'm going to go over holding down the A bomb site on CT side Inferno and different strategies or ways we can play with each other and our teammates on the bomb site to hold off terrorist pushes and kind of disrupt their strategy. We'll go over some smokes that you can use, and then we'll also look at how Fnatic approaches this bomb site and their kind of strategy and game plan to holding down the bomb site and different things and plays that they make to do that, and how they play off of each other and their kind of rotates just around the bomb site to make sure that they're finding these kills. So to start, I'll just go over some smokes here real quick. To start, to smoke off mid, we can come to the side of the double stack box here and throw a jump throw. And that'll smoke off mid, and we can also throw the same thing by coming into this corner here and looking at this bit on the power line thing and do another jump throw. And both of these, as we'll see, will smoke off mid. And we'll see how these can be used to in a mid retake or bracket retake. Some flashes that we can use as well for bracket. If you're the pit player, we can throw a flash off the door here to be able to fight lane. And we can also throw a pop flash here for our lane player to be able to refight into mid that lands on top of the quad here, the patio. And if we just look at that real quick, I can see it comes in and blinds mid. But if you're anywhere down here, this is not a flash that'll blind you or blind you that much because it's landing on top. If we're the lane player, we want to fight mid, we can use a flash like this. Is really great. We can swing and fight on that. It's pretty easy. If the other team decides to smoke off lane here, or if they decide to smoke off arch, then it's a really great idea to then use your smoke right here to just kind of lock in the terrorists in the bracket area and keep them from making a play anywhere onto the bomb site. And we can also chain this with like a HE grenade as well towards mid to maybe do a little bit of damage and kind of keep them from actually walking out here into bracket. And we'll go over more ways that we can use our utility here to slow down the bracket take. So now that I've kind of gone over these things, we'll jump into the Fnatic clips and how they kind of go through holding down the A bomb site here. All right, in this clip here, we're going to see how Fnatic's going to hold off and actually retake the brackets and kind of their approach to this bracket control from Na'Vi. So right off the bat at the beginning of the round here, we're going to see that Na'Vi's going to throw an arch smoke, and they're going to try to come out here into the brackets and get control. They throw a little bit of a flashbang. We're going to see them slowly work their way up. They're also going to throw this Molotov here at lane side, which is going to keep JW back towards the site. And now Fnatic's going to call for their retake here to go back into the site, and we're going to see Braun go line up this smoke that I talked about. So he's going to smoke top mid. And then we're going to see here that Perfecto, who's worked up mid, he's realizing that he's going to be stuck out here in the open, and he has to run his way back. And then we're going to see a flash and a refight from Crims. So we can see this, or from Crims and Golden. So we can see this again here from the top-down view, where Na'Vi kind of gets set. There's a little bit of fire exchange, right? Which, you know, Fnatic's still saying, like, hey, you know, stay out of mid. But right when these smokes fade, this arch smokes fade, we can see the new mid smoke come in. The flashes come back in, and then everyone's fighting their way in and trying to retake this bracket control and deny Na'Vi the ability to fight. We'll go over here towards the arch side to see how Crims deals with it. We can see that the smoke is down right now, and Golden's going to rotate his way over. This is something that I think is really important to bring this player over, and then we're going to see him go back after a flash. So Crims is going to flash him in. He's going to fight. He's going to call it there's no one else out here bracket, and he's going to roll his way back to B. And we're going to see Flesha leaving B and getting ready for what they expect is going to be a B hit after they've retaken the bracket. In this next round, we're going to go over how JW patiently plays lane side in this whole A bomb site with the op. And then also additionally show how Fnatic is using this rotate player from B to hold off the bracket control and bounce Na'Vi back to the B bomb site here. So you're going to see JW just patiently walk his way up lane and lock down on the boiler here with his op. He's going to see the Molotov come over, and you can see he looks away from the flashbang, And he's just patiently, you know, pre-firing this corner, knowing that no one's really going to wide swing on him until, you know, that molly goes away. And now he's playing a bit farther back angle, where now he gets flashed off and he falls back the op. And we're going to see here how Na'Vi kind of takes this. They're going to smoke off arch side like they did before, flash lane, and they're going to work their way out. And we're going to see Perfecto kind of work his way up into this corner. And he's going to get kind of unlucky and get caught by Golden here, who's going to rotate in. You can see that Fnatic immediately re-smokes the arch side. And that Golden here actually is going to spot the foot of Perfecto. He's going to find that kill. And this is going to tell Na'Vi, hey, a B player is at A. And so Golden immediately is going to rotate out. And you're also going to see Na'Vi immediately work their way towards the B bomb site here because they saw that Golden got the kill. Crims is going to lock down Arch. And then with only 25 seconds left, bouncing Na'Vi back to this site, Flusha and Golden are able to just play defensive spots here on B. And it's really just not going to be... Na'Vi's not going to have a chance here in this round, coming in this late to the bomb site and trying to piece something together. And we're going to see them get shut down. So this is another great way of using that B rotator to come over and help hold down the bracket control. And then knowing that they're going to rotate over and come try to fight for this B bomb site late. All right, in this next round, we're going to look at how Fnatic plays this A site and plays a more passive setup. Early on in the round, we're actually going to see JW looking for a pick mid here. He's going to look bottom mid, and then he's going to adjust to looking towards alt mid. Trying to find just an early pick. And I think this is like really good for the Opper to try to do quite frequently because it's a nice fight for them to take. And also, you know, getting those kills gives them a bit of confidence. Now JW is actually going to rotate over here, and he's going to lock down the Apps position here. He's going to set up a little crossfire with Brawlin. Brawlin's going to hold off his lane side, and Crims is going to be left over here at Arch. And we're going to see Crims get smoked off, actually, which is going to tell Fnatic that Na'Vi could be out mid. And so they're going to kind of just like slowly play into this this like passive setup, where then they're going to actually retake the brackets later once Na'Vi gets out. And this is another way of how they're going to do that. So we're going to see JW and Brawlin holding this down. I think it's key to notice how much trust JW has in Brawlin here. And he's actually going to smoke off Apps, and JW is going to rotate over and get ready to flash Crims in to refight into bracket here. As JW lets the flash over, Crims is going to swing and fight into him and take out two people. And then he's really just going to sit here and kill time with these Molotovs. You're going to see JW rotate back into the bomb site. Eventually, Crims will get mollied off here, and he's going to get taken down. But at this point, once Brawlin finds a kill on lane, Na'Vi is just going to have to save due to money and how many rounds there are left in the game. This really isn't a site for them to take. But I think that's a really great hold once again, where Fnatic is kind of passively giving them bracket, but then using utility to refight their way into the brackets and take it back from Na'Vi. In the final round that we'll look at here, we're going to see how Fnatic plays a very passive setup on the A bomb site and sets up some really nice crossfires to shut down a split that Na'Vi try to run on them. Early in the round, we're once again going to see JW looking towards mid, trying to find these early picks. And when he's not going to find anything, they're just going to fall back to the bomb site and give up bracket once again. And this time, they're just not going to try to retake it, though. They're going to let Na'Vi get the control, and then they're just going to set up the crossfires, like I said, and shut down this hit. We're going to see Crims and Brawlin come over here and lock down the pit, and they're going to play double pit. Crims is going to end up in mini pit, but he's going to start out on balcony with Brawlin ending up in the big pit. I think this is a great setup because you're able to shut down multiple angles from the Moto side and the lane side. And JW is just going to have to kind of float in the middle here. They did rotate over Flusha for a bit there, but he's going to actually rotate back, and they're just going to leave the three of them on the bomb site. And we're going to say Na'Vi is going to set up their bracket take here. So as Na'Vi comes out, they're actually just going to walk their way out. There's been a little bit of nades exchanged in mid. And JW, kind of thinking that they could be coming out mid, is actually going to use his Molotov since the time is running low. And they haven't really heard anything towards B. So Na'Vi's going to wait this out. And then they're going to walk their way around the arch side, and they're going to start to split the A bomb site. They've actually thrown a Moto smoke here during this whole time. And then they're going to come out from behind the Moto smoke, but Fnatic is going to be ready for them and is going to shut down the hit here. And we're going to jump into Brawlin's view here, as he's going to be in charge of holding lane during this hit. He sends a flash over towards lane, which I think is pretty great. And he's going to find 2 here. This is like pre-Krieg nerf, so he's pretty much just locking down these angles. And then Crim's also here playing on the balcony. He's worried. His job is to worry about Moto. So as this fades, he's going to throw a flashbang through it, and he's going to find the first one. Perfecto trying to sneak through there. He is going to whiff his shot here onto the other Na'Vi player, which I believe is Flamey. And then JW is just sitting in the site, and he's just playing slow and helping whichever side needs the most help. And Simple's actually going to try to make his way onto the bomb site here as time ticks down, and JW is going to get that no-scope kill, and then the final one's going to get cleaned up there by Brawlin. So hopefully that kind of helps you guys see how to set up these crossfires on the bomb site and play like a much more passive setup to let Fnatic move, or to let the T's, kind of take some control, but then shut them down at that final point when they're trying to take the bomb site. Alright guys, well hopefully this video helped you understand how to hold the A bomb site here on Inferno, and kind of see how the pros do it and get a couple different ideas of how you guys can approach that in your games. So with that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.